Hello and welcome to the Capital City Go-Go Basketball Chat podcast. This is my new YouTube channel, making the transition from audio podcasting to video podcasting. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe to the channel for all the best Capital City Go-Go news that you will find around the world and here in the DMV area. So one of the things I wanted to do today is we had late night breaking news that Wizard General Manager and Executive Vice President of Basketball Operations, Tommy Sheppard, is no longer with the organization. We will delve into how this will impact on the Capital City Go-Go in the future episodes, but right now we just wanted to get out the breaking news. And we also wanted to introduce the new YouTube channel. And one of the ways you can contact me with the new channel is my email address is host, HOST, dash C, as in capital city, G2 at capitalcitybasketballchat.com. Again, that's host, HOST, CC, G2 at capitalcitybasketballchat.com. You can also contact me via Twitter at Capital City G2 Basketball Chat Podcast at city underscore G2. So with regard to the YouTube channel and the website, let me give you the website, Capital City G2 basketballchat.com. Those are avenues and ways which you can let me know what you would like to hear about Capital City, and also we can stay in contact. So one of the things that we will talk about briefly is generally go over the Capital City season. It was a successful season. Again, Capital City made the playoffs. This is the second year in a row. So with regard to what I've discovered covering the G League as a credential member of the Capital City is the amount of transactions of players coming in and out of the organization, players trying to crack the G League in order to get called up on contracts with regard to the NBA. So for instance, the NBA teams sign contracts 3, 4, 5 years. So there isn't a lot of turnover generally speaking, on an NBA team. But in the G League, the turnover is tremendous. Players come in, they come out. So one of the things next year, I'm going to try to do a better job of making sure that we know weekly or at least monthly the transactions that take place during Capital City's regular season and the showcase. Speaking of which, as we know, the G League is developed into two phases: the Winter Showcase, and which is phase one, and the regular season, which is phase two. So during the Winter Showcase League, Capital City was at 500 99, but during the second phase, regular season, Capital City improved it slightly more. They were 19 and 13. They finished in third place in the Eastern Conference and made the playoffs. And they lost to Fort Wayne. I'm sorry, they won the Fort Wayne Ants, an affiliate of the Indiana Pacers. And after that, when they moved on to the second round, which they lost to the eventual champion, G League champions, the Delaware Bluecoats, which is an affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers. So overall, I think the team did perform well, not quite as well as last year, but again, it's a credit to the Go-Go's staff that they were able to bring in players and totally revamp the team from last year. There's a couple of holdovers, Craig Sorby one, but overall the team did well. And again, that's a credit to the front office of the capital city. One of the things that we'll also delve into deeper is we talked about keeping an eye on two players in particular, the 10th pick in Wizards NBA draft of last year, Johnny Davis, combo guard, 6'5". Um, he didn't transition well in the summer league, so he spent a significant amount of time in the G League this year. We've noticed his improvement toward the end of the season, playing with the Wizards and getting much more playing time. He seemed to be, you can notice the improvement. He still has the way to go in order to create a starter role. When you're drafted that high at number 10, you're really expected to be a starter and immediately walk in pretty much and garner some minutes. And unfortunately, he had to go back to the G League for some catch up to the speed of the NBA. So we're going to delve into that a little bit more in the coming episodes. In addition, we were keeping an eye on Isaiah Todd, who was a second round pick about 2 years ago, and we were going to keep an eye on his progress. Um, we still have a little work to go. He's still thin. He does have good spirit with regard to being tenacious on defense. Poor shot selection still, but we are seeing some progress. I'm not sure if this will be his second year with regard to the G League, and he hasn't had any consistent playing time with the Wizards yet. So that's something we'll keep an eye on, and we'll talk about in more in depth in future episodes. So right now, I just wanted to introduce the new YouTube channel. We have some breaking news. Again, we will talk about how that impacts the G League go going forward, whether or not they will change their style of play with regard to the new person who will be the general manager of the Wizards. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe to my channel. And again, if you need to contact me via email, is host, HOST, dash CC is in capital city, G2 at capital city basketball chat.com. Thank you so much for listening, and I will appreciate any subscription or feedback. Have a great day, and remember to always choose kindness. Thanks a lot.